Yo, what's up, guys? So I'm just coming to you here from my car, my vandalized car, as of a few days ago, And I just wanted to clarify something that people don't seem to understand, right? People always talk about, how are there this many people stalking me? How are there this many people following me? How do they get this many people to constantly harass me at all times, right? Well, I'm going to answer that. Very simple. It's all to do with numbers, okay? In the United States, there's approximately 1 million Freemasons in the United States. I believe the United States population is around 350 million. So 1 in every 350 people are Freemasons. 1 million members in the United States. Compare that to the amount of sworn police officers in the United States, which is around 800,000. Realize that there are 200,000 more Freemasons, right? These Illuminati foot soldiers, than police officers themselves. That's all you need to know. That's how they can, when you go anywhere, they can pop up on you. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. Regardless of where you are, regardless of where you move to, whatever. And of course, not all of those 1 million Freemasons are going to be involved. But you guys get where I'm going with that, right? There is more Freemasons than police officers in the United States in total. Here in New Zealand, we have about 4,500 to 5,500 Freemasons. And we have like 10,000 police officers. So here it's about half the amount. But it's still a large amount. We only have 5 million population. So it's like every 1 in 1,000 people, basically, are Freemasons here. But in the US, you guys have like 1 million of them. And I think that's why gangstalking is much more prevalent in the United States. And you have to remember, these people have infiltrated every corner of every government department you can think of. And like Bill Cooper said, if one Freemason can get a certain position of authority in any government department, he can appoint people below him to certain important positions, and they're going to employ their brothers, right? Their Freemason buddies, right? When they take an oath to the lodge, it's a real oath. You have to protect your brothers. You have to lie for them. You have to do all this shit, right? So when you have a police officer, for example, who's sworn an oath to serve and protect his community, but at the very same time swears an oath to protect the brotherhood, which one is he going to choose, right? And this is why it should be fucking illegal for a police officer to be a part of a secret society. But because all of the governments are basically run by these people, there is no legislation banning them. That's the only reason. Any logical person can realize this, that anyone in public office should not be sworn to any other oath apart from their oath in whatever service they're running in, whether it's government, police, military, anything. It's a conflict of interest when you're swearing an oath to this and then you're swearing an oath to the lodge. Because which one are you going to take more seriously? But anyway, this is how they do it. This is how wherever you go, right? They got lodges in every neighborhood across the United States. Every neighborhood. Just wherever you live, just Google it. Google your neighborhood and then write Freemason Lodge afterwards on Google. There'll be one within, I don't know. If you live in a big city, probably within a few kilometers. 5 kilometers maybe, 10 kilometers at most. Even small towns, man, have them. They're everywhere. And again, not all Freemasons are involved in this. But Many of them are. And I know this personally, right? I know this for a fact. Okay, so don't try and tell me otherwise, right? Because I know this for a fact. By any means necessary, they will protect their brothers, right? And this is the best way to do it, because it's the perfect liability shield. It's the perfect cover. Like when they do these type of operations, it's very hard to prove in a court. It's very easy to dismiss as like, oh, you're mentally ill or something, and these Freemasons know that, and they take advantage of it. You have to remember, man, a lot of, like, most countries were founded by Freemasons. I don't care what country. Have a look. Just Google it. Whatever your country is. Most countries were founded by Freemasons. And they've built the systems that we live in. So when you talk about, like, the mental health system, for example, they can weaponize that in the Gangstalking program to make you look like a fucking crazy person if you go and tell people about it, right? That's why I recommend do not like tell your doctor about this shit, because there's only a one-way street where that leads, dude. And do not tell anyone who could potentially tell anyone in the, like, mental health or that whole area, because they will treat you as like some fucking crazy person, and that's all part of the program. Because once that happens, the Gangstalking Freemasons can take a step back, and their little machine system will run on its own. You'll get chewed up and spat out through the mental health system just for telling people what's going on, and nobody will believe you. So don't even go that route. It's a trap. All you can do, dude, you gotta have fucking heart. You gotta, like, if you're a fucking religious, man, get into that, start praying, start believing in God, start fucking, if you're spiritual, go that route. Just do whatever you gotta do to strengthen your mind and not allow these people to fuck with you mentally, right? Because they will fuck with you physically, and they do shit like this all the time, right? All the time. It won't stop. But if you can strengthen your mind and harden yourself without becoming, like, emotionally dead in the process, you just gotta harden yourself up. It's easier than it fucking sounds, right? Easier said than done. But if you can do that, dude, you're gold. They will still continue. They will try other methods if they realize the methods they're doing aren't working so well. But you just got to get to a point, dude, where you are fucking unbreakable. That's it. That's it. And you got to remember, these guys are pussies. They operate in the shadows. They're pussies. They're nobody to be afraid of. These people. They're some of the weakest people you can ever imagine. They have this allure of, like, secrecy and darkness and fucking all this shit, but it's a joke. These people are a joke. I've known these people personally. Before this stuff started with me, I was close to one of these people, or a couple of these people. Those two were mutual friends with each other. These people are nothing to be afraid of, dude. You got to get to the point where nothing on this earth can move you. Nothing. No matter what they do. As Malcolm X said, I'm dead already. Nothing in this life can fucking affect me. I'm dead already. That might sound a little bit strange, but that's the mentality you gotta have. And once you really lock that mentality down, you're good. You're good. They will continue, but fuck it. It won't bother you, unless you allow it to. So, and again, it's easier said than done. I've been going through this for almost 10 years. 9.5 years this month, I think. Something like that. Anyway. A lot of people are new to this, and it's in the fucking first years, dude. The first 5, 6, even 7 years. Those are some of the roughest years, dude. Those are some of the roughest years, at least for me, and for many other people. So just Never go up. Do not even attempt. You know what? Do not even. That's not even an option. That's not even an option, dude. Okay? It's not an option. So don't even have that thought in your head. Don't do anything stupid. Don't turn out like, Ahmed Samsudeen or Aaron Alexis or any of these people. Don't do anything like that. Because that's what they want you to do. Because then it just reinforces that whole, oh, this is a mental health crisis and we need to clamp down on these people even harder. Do not, if you do that, you're jeopardizing the whole, every target. Don't do that. Okay? Yeah, that's all I gotta say, really. I just thought I'd hop on and make this video because I saw a dude I used to watch. This is the second dude now who I used to watch back in the day who didn't even know what gangstalking was, wasn't being gangstalked at all, and is now experiencing it. I don't know his name. I posted his video to my community page or whatever, Veterans with Anxiety 2.0. I used to watch his videos years ago. I remember he used to make videos about like opioids and stuff and his story of addiction and stuff, and also videos about, obviously anxiety and PTSD, panic attacks, stuff like that. And I just saw this dude. I just saw this dude make a post, a couple months ago. Well, I just saw it today, but the video he made was a couple months ago, and he's being subjected to it as well. I watched that dude's videos maybe 2018, 2019 when I was trying to work through, deal with the PTSD and stuff like that. I would watch his videos and stuff like that. Not frequently. I wasn't like but he's, as soon as I saw him, I remembered him. I remembered his face. And I was like, holy shit, another dude who I used to watch is now being subjected to this, Before that, it was another dude who I used to watch in like 2011, 2012, way back in the day, before I knew what gangstalking was, right? Way before. And he also has been experiencing it the last few years. Anyway, I'm kind of yapping at this point, so I'm just going to sign off. But yeah, that's how they do it. In the United States, there are 1 million foot soldiers of the lodge. 1 million. That's how they're able to swarm you in any location. That's how it's done. There are more Masons in the United States than police officers. That's it. So yeah, stay strong. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Catch you guys.